kabar gembira, Tot Jabar hadir di sini. Setiap Rabu jam 7:30 malam, webinar pendidikan. Ayo kita berdiskusi, bergabunglah, jangan ragu. Sebarkan ilmu, itu yang kita tuju. Dari guru, media pengajaran hingga siswa, webinar mingguan, ayo kita ikuti selalu. Setiap bulan ada yang spesial, Tot Jabar dalam bahasa Inggris. Sangat ideal belajar bersama, asah kemampuan dalam suasana penuh kebersamaan. Bergabunglah, jangan ragu. Sebarkan ilmu, itu yang kita tuju. Dari guru, media pengajaran hingga siswa, webinar mingguan, ayo kita ikuti selalu. Jadi ayo bergabung, jangan tunggu lagi. Webinar kami penuh inspirasi. Bersama kita belajar, berbagi pengetahuan, menuju masa depan yang gemilang.
Franklin's music.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam Ibu Bapak semua. Mohon izin untuk yang bertugas malam ini untuk on cam terlebih dahulu dan juga pembicara. Boleh tes mic terlebih dahulu ya Bapak Ibu kepada Miss Amel. Halo Miss Amel.
Halo, kedengeran nggak?
Ya Miss, sudah jelas.
Halo?
Terima kasih.
Oke.
Ya, thank you. Selamat malam Ibu Gita, Miss Gita. Halo Miss Gita.
Halo, selamat malam Bapak. Mohon maaf, saat ini sedang ada technical issue untuk kamera. Akan segera
Oh, ya.
menyusun.
Ya, baik Miss. Terima kasih Miss Gita. Halo Mr. Jeffrey, selamat malam.
Ya, halo, selamat malam. Terdengar, Pak?
Iya Pak, sudah terdengar. Terima kasih Pak. Selanjutnya saya serahkan kepada Miss Amel, dipersilakan.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing well and ready for an inspiring learning session. Welcome to the West Java TOT webinar. Warm greeting to all teachers across Indonesia who are joining us tonight via Zoom and YouTube, and special welcome to our international participants, especially teachers from outside Indonesia who regularly attend our West Java TOT English webinars. Thank you for joining us despite the time differences. This webinar is scheduled for from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Western Indonesia time, GMT +7 Jakarta time, and we truly appreciate your time and commitment to learning this evening. Before we begin, I kindly ask all participants to take your seat and get ready for tonight's exciting session. To start our program, let us pray together according to our respective beliefs. Let us pray. The prayer is now concluded. Next, let us boldly sing our national anthem Indonesia Raya and continue by watching the profile video of Stekom University. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Universitas Sains dan Teknologi Komputer Stekom punya modal besar berupa ide-ide baru yang dapat direalisasikan dalam menjalankan industri kreatif.
Bagi semua mahasiswa Universitas Stekom harus memiliki skill dan kompetensi untuk bisa produktif dan bersaing di tingkat global.
Universitas Sains dan Teknologi Komputer dapat dimanfaatkan sebesar-besarnya bagi generasi muda untuk memperoleh kesempatan memasuki dunia kerja, berkarya, dan berinovasi untuk pembangunan, terutama di sektor ekonomi.
Universitas Stekom memegang peranan yang sangat penting dalam pengembangan aspek kewirausahaan, khususnya untuk UMKM masa depan yang berbasis pada kreativitas dan inovasi teknologi.
Universitas Sains dan Teknologi Komputer Semarang berani mengambil peluang dan berinovasi dalam mengembangkan kewirausahaan dan perdagangan digital di tanah air.
Universitas Sains dan Teknologi Komputer mampu melahirkan lulusan yang memiliki kompetensi yang dibutuhkan dunia kerja hari ini, sehingga lulusan kampus dapat langsung diserap dunia kerja.
Universitas Sains dan Teknologi Komputer atau Universitas Stekom merupakan salah satu perguruan tinggi terkemuka di Jawa Tengah yang berpusat di Semarang. Berdiri lebih dari 37 tahun dan memiliki 8 kampus cabang dan 1 gedung pusat karir yang tersebar di berbagai kota di Jawa Tengah.
Tunggu. Kayaknya kita langsung aja deh ngeliatin fasilitas yang ada di Universitas Stekom ini.
Yuk ikutin kita.
Ayo.
Kuliah sambil bekerja atau bekerja sambil kuliah merupakan kebanggaan bagi 6.000 lebih mahasiswa aktif Universitas Telkom. Sebuah prestasi yang selalu meningkat dan terbukti. 90% mahasiswa Universitas Telkom sudah memperoleh pekerjaan dan sukses di dunia kerja dan wirausaha sebelum diwisuda. Universitas Telkom juga memiliki kerjasama eksklusif dengan toplocker.com, platform pencari kerja yang mendapat penghargaan juara 1 Startup for Industry 2022 dari Kementerian Perindustrian. Universitas Telkom juga aktif bekerja sama secara internasional dan berteman baik dengan berbagai universitas terkenal mancanegara. Berikut adalah lokasi kampus Universitas Telkom yang tersebar di Jawa Tengah.
Ojo mek kerja, ojo mek kuliah digabung nek. Kerja sambil kuliah, kuliah sambil kerja. Ngono iki.
Universitas Telkom, Universitas Telkom, Universitas Telkom, Universitas Telkom.
Universitas Telkom kuliahnya menyenangkan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Paki. Once again, welcome to the weekly West Java TOT webinar and especially to our monthly English session. We are very excited to have you all here tonight. The title of today's webinar is Level Up Learning, Maximizing Engagement with AI and Gamification. This webinar is open to public, free of charge, and all participants will receive a certificate, which can be verified on our official website. Allow me to extend our warmest greeting and appreciation to the Honorable Miss Ari Widi Kristiani. Hello, Miss Ari, founder of TOT Jabar, the amazing TOT Jabar team, Mr. Ridwan Armansyah and Mr. Salahuddin Al-Ayubi, our host, Mr. Fakih Hidayatullah from IGI Kota Bogor, and the IGI Kota Bogor team, PTIC, Stekom University teams who have been working tirelessly behind the scene. This webinar is made possible through the strong collaboration between TOT Jabar, PTIC, Perkumpulan Teacherpreneur Indonesia Cerdas, IGI Kota Bogor, and Stekom University. Tonight, we are honored to be joined by our distinguished speakers. Our speaker is Mr. Jeffrey Saputra from IGI Kota Bogor. Hello, Mr. Jeffrey. And our beautiful moderator, Ms. Zalfa Gita Salsabila from Stekom University. Please remember, the attendance link will be shared at the end of the session or during Q&A session. So make sure to stay with us until the very end. Now, without further delay, let's officially begin tonight's session. I would like to invite our moderator, Ms. Zalfa Gita Salsabila, to take the floor. Hello, Ms. Gita. Are you ready? Let's level up our learning together tonight. Thank you and enjoy the session.
Yes, before we begin our main course today, good evening everyone and welcome to webinar with title Level Up Learning Maximizing Engagement with AI and Gamification. My name is Zelfa Gita Salsabila and I am honored to be your moderator for today. And thank you for joining us today. We're excited to explore how artificial intelligence and gamification can transform learning experiences and boost student engagement. Before we begin, I'd like to share a few quick reminders. Please keep your microphone muted during the presentation. And if you have questions for the speaker, you may type them in Zoom chat, or maybe you could raise your hand and submit them to via Slido. We'll give you later. The session will include the interactive quiz, so please stay ready for the participate. And a recording or materials will be provided after the event, depending on the organizers, okay? So now it's my pleasure to introduce our speaker today, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra from IGI Kota Bogor. He's an educator and edtech enthusiast who has been actively exploring innovative approaches in teaching, especially through AI. That is our main theme tonight. Integration and gamified learning. Without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Jeffrey. Mr. Jeffrey? Mr.
Hello.
Jeffrey? Yes?
Yeah, hello, Miss Gita. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Jeffrey,
Okay.
our time and screen is yours. May you can explore more a bit.
Okay, thank you, Miss Gita, for welcoming me, and Bu Amel also for the the opening speech that motivate us to learn more about the education, especially in technology, in regards of AI and also the gamification. So let me share my screen, but let me ask everyone if you get any trouble, for example, not trouble actually, when my voice is not clear enough or choppy, something like that, please let me know so I can try to find the good internet connection, and then I can try to find the best that I can. Okay, hopefully everyone can see my screen. So actually for today, it's about sharing session. Yeah, because this is the one that, wait a minute. Okay, so, okay, so hopefully everyone can see my screen right now. For today, we are going to discuss or sharing, yeah, about the, my experience using this integration AI and also the gamification. Why I input this as my topics, because actually when the students can play or they engage in our lessons, they will more understand when we explain about the information or about the topics, especially in mathematics, because I'm teaching mathematics. Some of the topic is quite difficult for them because it's abstract. Like for example, calculus. They don't understand what is that. So when I apply the information or the teaching and learning method using the gamification, the student more enthusiastic. So they engage, they they have a motivation to study more about that. And also when they have a mathematics class, they will always ask me, do we have a games or do we have something that quest, something like that, so the students more engaged in that lesson. And I know that in the in the curriculum Merdeka, in our national curriculum, the government said that we, at the first step of our lessons, we need to engage the students, especially their motivation. When they have a motivation, they always involved in our or actively involved in our lessons. So that's why this is important for us. Actually, there are a lot of tools or methods that we can use to engage the students' understanding or the students' motivation in the classroom. But I know that there are a lot of, but right now we focus on the gamification using the AI. Okay. Yeah, this is my profiles. Yeah, just yesterday I just got the Gemini certified, because there are a lot of work for me to I can finish with the Gemini certification. So, but everyone in here, as I mentioned previously, we share everything about the topics or about the technology education in technology. I can say that you can join the certification, Google certification, level 1 and level 2, and also the Gemini certification. And this is a good news also for the university students. You can also join, or you can take also the test for the Gemini certification. It's because it's it's free for everyone. I hope everyone in Indonesia, teachers or Indonesian educator in Indonesia, so you can have certification. Okay, so questions. You can put it on the chat. Hopefully, the chat menu is on. The question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how engaged are you or your learners right now? I can say that what is engaged learner? There are some things like it's a positive or excited, completes tasks ahead of schedule, eager to participate, support and encourage other learners, or ask question, or does extra learning, something like that. So if you can type on the chat, so I can see. Hopefully everyone can access the chat room. So you can type on the scale of 1 to 10, how engaged are your learner right now? Or if you are a student right now, so you can type on the chat, what is your what is the level of your engagement in the lesson, something like that right now. I know that this right now is already holiday, but you can reflect from the previous semester. So let me see. Miss Gita mentioned 8. Okay. How about the others? For me, okay, I will type my scale. I can say that my students right now is 9. Okay. Okay. Mr. Edward say that variable 6 to 10, a lot of factors. Yeah, I know that it's a lot of factors. I can say that right now, especially for the students, I know that it's already take times for us to to catch up with the lost learning, something like that, during the pandemics. But we can try our best to to involve the students in our lessons. I think around 7 for science and 8 for informatics. Good. About 7. Okay. Yeah, thank you for everyone. So already typed or answer the questions. Okay, to engage the learners or the students is quite difficult for us because sometimes every student have different character. When we start the lessons, of course, we need to see their characters, how they're feeling, something like that. Is it okay for them for today? That's why every at the beginning of the lessons, we always ask the students their feeling, uh, their readiness to study about our topics, or they think that, oh, this is the subjects that I don't like, something like that. Sometimes the students think that, I don't like the subjects, I like the subjects, or I like the teacher, or I don't like the teachers. That's the things that we need to come up with the idea to make sure that the students not thinking about it. Sometimes the students think about it, but we need to reduce their their thinking, or their what we call it, their emotion, something like that. Because this is our task, as government say that the teachers or educators not only just their main task is not only just transferring the knowledge or the transferring the lessons, but the teachers also needs to understand the characteristic of their students, their characters, their feelings, their emotion, because we know that we need to understand about the SEL, the SEL, the social emotional learning. So that's the important things that we need before we start the lesson. Okay, now question. I think hopefully everyone can use your phone. You can scan this QR code, or if you use the phone, you can go to the slido.com and then type the code 5669351 into the into the website. I will stop sharing first. Okay, so I will copy. If you cannot or you cannot see right now, because I need to start the the test question. Okay, so you can go to that link, then type this code. Okay, 5669351, and after that Let's start the task. Let me try first. It's about the questionnaire. It's about the questions. It's about your feelings, actually. If you already enter, you can answer what is your biggest hurdle. Is it boredom, content overload, or low completion, or anything else? If you have any answer, you can type on the chat. Or if you think that this is the first one that I want to answer because first or content overload or boredom or low completion, you can answer that and then you can choose that question, the answer. So and if you have any other answer, you can type on the chat. Okay, right now I have 3 votes. Okay, you can go to the slido.com and then type the code 5669351. You can see on the chat box, and then you can answer the questions. What is the biggest hurdle? Or in Indonesia, apa sih yang menjadi halangan terbesar selama mengajar atau selama ini? The first one is content overload. Apakah kontennya yang berlebihan? Boredom ataukah bosan? Low completion ataukah rendah menyelesaikan. Jadi when the student answer the question, they have a difficulty to finish the task. Okay, so there are 8 votes right now. Still waiting for one typing. Okay, so I will count right now. The close, yeah, until 7:54, 55. I will close it. 9 votes right now. Okay, then I can share. Okay, so as you can see from now, the biggest harder for everyone is content overload. Yes, this is the things that everyone has, face, especially the higher levels. For example, for the high school or middle schools, even though middle schools, they have already have a lot of contents that they need to cover. For example, right now in Indonesia, we have TKA or TKA, tes kemampuan akademik. Next year, or in November or September, October, last semester, high school students, they have already faced the TKA. And then the result yesterday, they already come up. And we can see that there are a lot of things that we have homework, a big homework, for the teachers in Indonesia, because the score or the result from mathematics, the mandatory subjects, mathematics, Bahasa Indonesia, and English, we have still, we don't, that's not our expectation, actually. Especially in mathematics, because I'm teaching mathematics, because actually when they face the question, they think that, oh, I can answer it. But the thing is, they need to understand the content first. Now, that's why in here, the biggest harder that you or everyone's answer is actually the content overload. Everyone also, they have different answer. Boredom. Yes, of course. We know already what is the next tasks that we need to do. For example, lesson plans, or we need to prepare the students when they want to do, for example, the worksheet, something like that, or the quiz. We need to prepare the exam question paper or something like that. Low completion. Yes, I also experienced. We experienced with this one. The students quite difficult to complete the task. Perhaps they have different activities, something like that, or they have overload, because not only one subjects that they need to submit, but also there are a lot of subjects that they need to accomplish. Okay, thank you for this one. Now we will move on to the next one. Check. Okay. Okay, the next one. Yeah. So this is like what is it? Yeah, when we have these problems, actually, we call it as goldfish. Yeah. This is the things that we need to think about it. Yeah. In actually Microsoft report that since 2000 the average of human attention span in what is it, only 12 seconds, but in 2013 it reduced, become 8 seconds. But while we compare with the goldfish, yeah, the focus on the attention, it's 9 seconds on, they have the 9 seconds, so that's why this is 4 seconds drop. Why? Because of the nature of technology and the constant stimulation it over viewers. What does it mean? Means that because of the technology, the students or people or humans try to what is it? What is it? Yeah, focus on the one that they have, or the one that more easier for them to get the idea or to get the what is it, the information. That's why the technology is one of the what is it, a factor that why this is become reduced, something like that. So things that we need to come up with the idea. How can we solve this one? How can we reduce back to the original one? Yeah. Okay, I think okay. Okay, so right now it's good. Okay, sorry for that because they're not stable. That's stable. Yeah. Right now, so when we talk about the what is it, the report from the Microsoft, when we focus on or the students focus on the mobile and the technology, so we can see that their attention will reduce dramatically. Okay, while we want the students, what is it? Yeah, focus on our lessons. So that's why this is needs to what is it? Yeah, uh, find another way to solve or to reduce these problems. Now, the way how we can do is actually, it's actually everyone is already know about this one, the gamification and AI. Why we combine with this one or versus this one? Because sometimes the gamification is what is it? To help us to motivate the students. Because as you can see from here, from the slides that I share, the first one, it's about learning. Yes, when we do the gamification in the classroom, the students more engaged in the learning. We will focus on the learning itself, materials that we can give it to the students and easy for them to understand, something like that. The second one, user engagement, because of course this is the students, yeah, like the Microsoft reports to us that what is it, the problems come up or become reduced the attention, it's because of the nature of technology. Now, that's why we need to what is it, do the gamification, because this is user engagement. All the students can involve in the activities. Motivation, of course, when the students get the engagement or they involve in the activities, they will increase their motivation. So when the students just sit down, listen to our information, materials, or topics, yeah, they just listen in only one way, only the teachers to the students. Now, when we do the gamification, the students can find their own method or their own learning style. Oh, this is the way, how I can get this formula, for example. How can I get this? How can I get solve these problems? So that's why they have a motivation to solve it. Now, when they have a motivation, of course, they will increase their achievements because they will like their lessons, yeah, and the subjects, of course. That's why they will increase their the score or the the achievements. Now, in the gamification, of course, we also needs to give them the rewards. Now, what is the rewards? In the last session, I will show you one tools that we can use to give the rewards. The reward is always not just okay. It's about tools or subjects that we objects that we can give it to the students, but this is the things that we can improve their awareness and also self efficacies or self motivation for them. And the last one, of course, not in the gamification, not only just give them the learning or the questions or the games, but we need to give them the challenge. How can we give them the challenge? Actually, I already provide one of the tools that you can use it. Giving the questions or giving the task to the students, projects to the students is also improve their challenge in the learning and teaching and learning process. Now, how about AI? When we get the information from the Microsoft, the reports, it's the reduce the the attention reduced because of the nature of technology. But why we need to put AI in here? This is the things that also we need to come up with the idea that AI is actually to help us, not to give us the not to make us become lazy, but we can get the idea from them. Like for example, before later on we will discuss how we can get the idea from the AI, or if you have any difficulty to give the prompts. Actually, they can give us also the prompt. So later on we can practice. Okay, next, of course, the AI, artificial intelligence is a machine ability to perform the cognitive function we usually associate with human minds. So in here, the thinking process or the ability when we use the AI, we need to see also they also use the cognitive functions. When we put the prompts to the AI, of course, we also try to find the good or the correct one, not just the information that they get the biased one, no, but we need to filter which one is the good one, which one is not, which one is the related with our topics or not. Okay, as the Directorate General Kekayaan Negara is our government, yes, they say that it's a technology that is related with the computer science that can help us in solving the problems. So that's why not we can use the AI to create or to to improve our lessons using the gamification to motivate the students to make them engage in our lessons. Okay, the gamification benefits with AI. Of course, the gamification in here, we will focus on the academic performance because what previously we talked about the achievements, attention, of course, motivation for them to attention. Of course, this is the things that we need to focus on, because when we try to give them the retention for them to repeat again and redo again, something like that, they will understand more in the lessons. Participation is related with attention. Of course, they will involve. Of course, this is not only just individual, but also in the group. They will try to actively involve in the in their groups. Cognitive load. This is the things that we can reduce the content overload that we previously. Why? Because when they do the gamification, as what is it? Yeah, they will directly get the idea how can they solve these problems, how can they what is it, which formula that they can use it, which topics or which terms that they can use it to solve this problem or task. Intrinsic motivation, of course, is related with the attention. Some of the students in my class, actually the previous one, and at the beginning, they don't want to what is it, show their understanding. When I ask them, do you understand? Of course, that question is not good for the teachers to give it to the students, because we cannot measure the what is it, the question. But after I change into gamification method or learning in the classroom, the students try to what is it, yeah, come to me, and then they ask directly, or they try to check their answer directly to me. So means that the motivation come up from their self, not from the teachers to push them. Okay, you need to give me the question, or we can ask them to directly. No, but they just come to the teachers, or they come to their friends. They give the what is it, the idea to the group. Now, how when we combine with AI, of course, AI in here is actually one of the machine learning, or we can have also the natural, what is it, algorithms, learning analytics. Of course, when we combine them, we can get the, what is it, benefits, or we can get the, some things that we can improve our lessons. The first one, of course, this is adaptive learning. When we have the adaptive learning, gamification, of course, it's quite difficult for us to create it, because we need to think about the process. What is the what is it? The first step that we need to do, and then the second one, what is the process that we can give to the students, and then what is the result later on. So it's quite difficult, and then also we need time for us to prepare it. Now, using the AI, it's quite easy for us. Yeah, why? Because it's adaptive learning. It depends on what do you want to have. For example, later on I will show you. I already create a poem. It's about the fraction. I want to teach the students about the fraction in grade 4. Now, it's it's always they will improve. Yeah, when we ask this, the AI, we can put the which curriculum that you want, and then how you can give it to the students, how long that you need to prepare, or you need to give it to the students, and then what is the task, what is the projects that you want to have at the last. So that's why in here, it's important, yeah, for us to give to combine the gamification and AI when we talk about the adaptive learning. And the second one is adaptive feedback. Personalization of learning pathways is important also, because we want to try to make sure that differentiation learning, it happens in our lesson, not only just focus on the one way to give the students what is it, lessons, but we also needs to understand how we can accommodate the students' needs, and also the students' style of learning. Next, the predictive models to anticipate and optimize experience. Because of course, when we create the gamification, sometimes the students get bored. Oh, this is always like this, Mister. Yeah. The students will understand, will notice that why we always use this method, or why we always use these games to play, or to study with these topics. Then we need to try to find another way, which models that we can prepare, so the experience of the students can be improved, or can be what is it, modification, something like that. Personalized storytelling. Yes, this is important, because when we play with the gamification, you need to tell, you need to prepare at the beginning about what story that you want to have. For me, last time I created for one semester, and then after that I for me it's quite long, because the students what is it? Yeah, when we try to check out the topic, it's quite different. That's why last time when we have one of the what we call it, yeah, tools. Right now there is no, because it's already over. I created Quest. So it is important for us. The story at the beginning is already there. Now, what happened is the last. So they, for example, what it's the last is it's a survival, something like that. So that's why the students need to understand. Oh, what is the what is it, the process that they need to do, and then the next one, what is the what is it, the end of the lesson or the end of the game, something like that. Data analysis, of course, this is after the lessons, yeah, after we do all the activities. But you need to understand also, you need to prepare for the progress. This is important. Why? Because when we do the progress, when we look at the progress, the students can see the improvement, their growth, something like that. Nah, okay. So right now, again, we will try the icebreaker first. I know that the previous one is there are a lot of topics, yeah, regarding the gamification and also AI. We haven't discussed about, or we haven't tried to look at how we can prepare it. How can we what is it? See or create, yeah, the gamification. At least we try to do the gamification for today. Now, right now, you can scan the QR code from here. There are 3 questions quiz about AI, the myth versus facts. Okay, so right now you can scan the QR code, or I can copy the link to the chat. Still the same actually, but I'm afraid that there are some participants coming. Okay, so still the website still slido.com, and then the code still the same, 5669351. If you already there, I can activate. Okay, so I can start the question. There are 3 questions. Okay, you can start now to answer. Okay, I'll give you time to answer the questions. Perhaps 5 minutes until 2020. When an AI like ChatGPT or Gemini answer a complex question, where is it getting the information from? Is it searches a massive internet database and copy paste? The best answer. Okay, the answer is B. It predicts the most likely next word in the sequence based on patterns it learned during the training. So, yeah, actually, I will directly to explain. This is the what is it? The information, the fact that we need to understand when the AI or like ChatGPT or Gemini answer a complex question, how can they get the information from? It's actually they predicts the most likely next word in the sequence based on the patterns it learned during the training. So what does it mean? What is it? Yeah, this is, we need to be careful because in the AI, sometimes they will provide us with the wrong answer. It's not yeah, we can say bias, but there is a one word to what we call it, to inform or to see why the AI give us the wrong one. It's because the hallucination. Yeah, not because of what is it? Yeah, they get from any what is it? The information. It's because they try to, oh, this is the next word. Oh, perhaps this one. They try to answer in the hallucination, something like that. Yeah, it's same like a human has a hallucination, but the thing is they will predict. For A, it search a massive internet database and copy paste the best answer. This is like a machine learning. So they will search directly. It has a brain that store facts exactly like human encyclopedia. It's like Google or what is it? Any kind of search, information. So that's why how can they get information? It's because they predict the sequence or the patterns. Okay, next question. True or false? Because AI is built on math and algorithms, it is a 100% objective tool that is free from human bias. True or false? Okay, the answer is false. Yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned previously, it's what is it? When we have what is it? AI, when we use the AI, it's not 100% what is it? The objective that we want to have, it's a bias, something like that. What I mentioned before is hallucinate. Yeah. Sometimes the AI is always answering what they want to have, something like that. It's not based on us. That's why sometimes when you try to, for example, you copy paste this question and then you try to answer to AI or using ChatGPT or Gemini, you try to find the answer. Sometimes at the first they will answer true, and then when you try again, they will change the answer, become false. So that's why sometimes it's you need to be careful when you use the AI, not only just 100% objective tool that is free from human bias, but sometimes they also always give us the wrong one. Now, the wrong one is hallucinate. We call it as hallucinate. We shouldn't trust AI. We need to evaluate for the hidden prejudice. You need to what is it? A professional as a teachers. As a teachers, when you use the AI, you need to use the what is it? Professional judgment. You need to use it or not. That's the question. Is it related with your topics or with your learning objective or not? So that's why always ask that question when you want to use that idea from the AI. Next, the last one. When an AI says, "I'm sorry, I feel bad that I couldn't help you," what is actually happening? AI has developed a basic level of digital empathy. AI has become sentient and trying to form a bond with you. AI mimicking human speech pattern. It was trained on the son more help. Okay, so the answer is C. Okay, the AI is mimicking human speech patterns. It was trained on to sound more helpful. So like what I mentioned previously, AI is a machine learning. They will try to what is it? Look at the pattern from the previous one, and then they will see for example, if they think that, oh, the answer is not related, we will try to answer it again. They will try to find the best that they can, and then if they cannot, they will try to follow the human speech patterns. So because why? Because it's actually technology, internet. They will try to see from the pattern that we have in the internet. So that's why sometimes they in as you can what is it? Yeah, as you can, as you know, yeah, our phone or our device sometimes the microphone is on when we talk about some things. Yeah, in the our social media sometimes they provide us with the add-on something something like that, or the advertisement is it's related with our conversation with our friends, something like that. So that's why, for example, we want to buy a phone, for example. So when we open the Instagram or Facebook, something like, or YouTube, they always give us the advertisement. Yeah, it's about a phone. So that's why sometimes they hear our voice, and then they will try to connect it with our what is it? Yeah, mimicking. Yeah, human speech. Okay, now we will see who's the first. Okay. Miss Ratna, uh, Miss Ayu, and Mr. Ed. Yeah, got 2 out of 3. That's good. Okay, so of course the quiz. Then back to the slide. Okay, so we have discussed about this. Yeah, the question number 1 is about the digital filing cabinet. How the AI can get the information. They have a cabinet, but they will try to use the predicts using the sequence. Question number 2 is about the pure math objective. It's about the algorithms. Be careful. It's not 100%. Yeah, objective though that is free from human bias. Sometimes they have what we call it. Yeah, not related with our topics. Yeah, that's why in here sometimes they give us the what is replicate, and sometimes even amplify those biases. Yeah, so they will follow over there. So that's why we need to teach the AI literacy. Yeah, and also we need to more focus. Yeah, more attention into the AI literacy. Next, for number 3, it's about the sentient assistance. Yeah. For this one, AI has zero consciousness or emotion. Of course, why we have this one? Because they use the natural language processing or NLP to mirror the tone of a helpful assistant. Because in the algorithms, AI is our assistant. So that's why they will try to what is it? Yeah, follow or what is it? Yeah, using the tones for like human speech, something like that. Because AI is our assistant. AI can simulate as a tutor, but they cannot replace. So that's why the word in here, I'm sorry, I feel bad that I couldn't help you. It's like humans. It's like they have emotion, but they cannot replace it. They cannot replace the human's emotion itself. I am myths versus reality. So as you can see in here, AI is a search engine. The reality is a predictive engine, not the search engine. Be careful in here. So sometimes people always use the AI to search the information. It's wrong, yeah, because we cannot find the which one is the correct one, which one is not. Yeah, because this one that I mentioned previously, AI can hallucinate, make things up. Always fact check. Always fact check AI generated quizzes and case studies. When you want to use the AI, please make sure that you need to check. Always check with the information from the reliable resources. AI is objective. The reality is a mirror. Yeah, it reflects the data it was trained on, including all human biases and prejudice. As the educator, you must create AI outputs to ensure diversity, equity, and inclusion in training materials. When you have or using the AI as an objective, just be careful, yeah, because this is just a mirror. What does it mean? Means that you just need to get the data from there. You need to see what is it? Is it correct or not? AI is sentient. Yes, AI is a mimic. Yeah, because using the natural language processing. Yeah, this is I mentioned before. AI can be a great tutor, but it cannot replace emotional support of a human mentor. Nah, in here, we notice that AI is a big chance for us to improve or to include in our education. Why? There are six information in here. The first one, filling gaps between learning and teaching. This is the things that previous question in the at the beginning. It's content overload. Yeah, when we have what is it? The content overload. How can we deliver the materials to the students? We can help from the AI. Differentiation and individualization in learning. Yes, this is the things that we want to have, because when we create differentiation and also individualization in learning, so we can get the data. How can the students understand our lessons, or how can they improve their achievements, something like that. Global access, yes, because right now, yeah, when I checked with the AI this morning, they already include the information like the link, and also they can help us to what is it? Yeah, to provide us with the data, more data, something like that. Virtual guidance, yes, of course. In here, they will provide us with the virtual guidance, how we can get. Now, this is the things that we will use, yeah, virtual guidance to create the prompt for creating the gamification lessons. Automation and administrative activities, yes, of course. We can get the data directly, and also we can get help to analyze the report, something like that. Effective engagement. Yes, this is the last one that we want to make sure that the students also engage our lessons. By what? By using the AI to provide us with the gamification learning method. Okay, application of AI and teachings. I will try to make it fast because this is just about the AI and teachings. Yeah, it's personal learning. Okay, intelligent tutoring system, and then automated grading and feedbacks. This is for the application of AI in teachings. How about the application of AI in learning? We can use interactive learning tools such as VR and ER. Right now, we have a lot of tools or website that we can use to create our own VR and AR. Next, it's language learning apps. If you are teaching languages, yeah, we can use also this one. You can use AI, of course, to help our students. Yeah, as a tutor, they will become as a tutor to personal feedback and practice opportunity like any language, something like that. Yeah, so improve their learning language in language. Adaptive learning platform. So this is the things that yeah, some of the what is it? Yeah, application. Yeah, we can create directly using the AI. Like last time, I create a question for the trigonometry topics. I asked the AI to create for me a tools or application or coding, yeah, the programming, yeah, for me to create a questions, 5 question or 10 question, for to check the understanding of the students in the trigonometry. So they provide us with the what is it? The program, yeah. So you just need to upload it into the Google site, something like that, or any kind of tools for programmings, and then we can use that one. Okay, so after we discuss about the AI and also the gamification, so this is the things that we need to see as the Octalysis framework. The Octalysis framework is provided is actually about the comprehensive blueprint, yeah, to analyze existing system or build new ones that leverage intrinsic and extrinsic motivators effectively and ethically. Or I can make it a simple word is actually to transform routine activities into engaging and meaningful experiences. Okay, so in here there are 8 core drive. Yeah, so how we can make sure that our lessons, our activities become more engaging and meaningful experience. The first one is about epic meaning and calling. Okay, so this drive is triggered when a person believes that they are involved in something greater than themselves. Or another word is actually they being involved. They know what is the purpose they join the activities. So that's the first core that you need to think when we create the gamification in the classroom. Core drive number 2 is develop an accomplishment. This core drive is the internal push to make the progress, develop skill, overcome challenge, and achieve mastery. When we want to, deliver the topics to the students, the new topics especially, so we need to make sure that what kind of, progress, what is the skill that we want to make sure that the student understand, and how can they overcome the challenge, because of course we need to give them the challenge. Now how can the students overcome the challenge and achieve the mastery? uh I will inform you how the process that I can give to the students to make sure that they achieve the mastery levels. Core number 3 is about the empowerment of creativity and feedbacks. This one is actually when they already understand what is the challenge, they know the challenge, they will try to discuss with the group, or if it is individual, they will think about their creativity or experiments, and they will try to see if they choose this method, what will what is the result. So they will try to see the creativity. They will empowerment of creativity. They will think about the creativity itself to solve the problem and how they can get the feedback. Okay, next, number 4 is the ownership and possession. When we try to make sure that the activities engage or meaningful, so you need to prepare what kind of motivation or control that you need to prepare for the students. For example, in our gamification, for example, if you want to, the challenge for the student, individual students is if we want to make sure that the students get improve their social emotional learning, or we want to focus on the social emotional learning, means that we need to make a group. How can they work together with their friends? How can they analyze, and then how can they share their idea into the into the classroom? So it means that how can they accept also the idea from their friends? So this is important to make sure that the ownership and possession of the learning it can be engaging and also meaningful. Number 5, it's a social influence and relatedness. Of course, as humans, we need to have the interaction, okay, to motivate the behavior of the students. So we need to make sure that the students can interact with the others, also interact also with not only just human to human, but also to what is it? Yeah, to the environment. How can they use their idea, their thinking process to use what is it? To the idea of to getting the idea of solving the problems. So that's the important also to engage the meaningful of the experience. Number 6, scarcity and impatient. This driver is the longing for something precisely because it is rare, inclusive, and difficult to obtain immediately. So you need to prepare for the students. For example, if they think that, what is this? This is something new. This is rare. How can we, as a tutor or how as a mentor, as an educator, as a teachers, to solve to help the students in giving them the idea or scaffolding to the students itself, because if not, they will get lost. Next, core number 7 is unpredictability and curiosity. Of course, to make sure that our activity is engaging and meaningful, you need to make sure that the activities can be, what is it? Yeah, the students cannot predict something like that, and also they need to understand that oh, this is my I like it. I like this the what is it? The activities. So that's why you need to prepare to think how can you giving them the activities, what is the happen next. They will think about it. If they already understand, oh, the idea will be like this, also the final will be like this. So it will not engage the students' motivation, something like that. So because they already easy for them or they already know it. Next, the last one, loss and avoidance. This final core drive is based on our natural aversion to negative outcomes. Specifically, the fear of losing something we have already invested time or effort into. Means that in here, when the students think about, some of the students, of course, in my experience, some of the students cannot finish the task, or they get a lot of minus points for the reward, something like that. So how can we to prepare the students to make sure that, oh, this is as a learning process. They need to understand that this is part of the learning process, not just they got a correct answer. They not only we teach them not only just getting the good answer or correct answer, but they need to understand what happened if they got lost or they got lost points, something like that. So we need to make sure that the student also understand with how can they handle it with that. So that's the 8, or we can say that octalysis framework to make sure that our activities can be engaged and can be meaningful also. Okay, so right now we are in the implementation. Yeah, the implementation for the in here is actually the prompt, because the important is when we want to use the AI and we want to make sure that the our gamification learning is good, so you need to prepare for the implementation. This one first is the subjects. Of course, you need to inform the subjects. For example, designing a gamified fraction quest for grade format. I always put quest. Why? Because this one is not only just one lesson, not just one period or 2 periods, but I want to make it like previously is a semester, or we can use it as a what is it? One lessons. Yeah, one full lessons consists of 3 to 4 periods, something like that. You can use it that one. Role, you need to put also role. This one is an expert in instructional designer. Why we need to put this one? Because you need to put the information that as a teachers, you need to become an instructional designer and the gamification strategies, because you are the master. You are the one who will give the rewards, who the one who will give the minus points for the students, because you need to give the motivational psychology to the students also. This is the one that I mentioned previously. Context, of course. This is the information also. My students often find fraction abstract and intimidating. You need to inform them and replace standard worksheet with an immersive quest that runs over 3 to 4 class periods. So this is the one that I mentioned previously. Next, learning objective. Of course, this one you can choose only one. It's okay. But because I put 3 to 4 periods, I need to give 4 learning objective. Because for each period, I need to understand, or in every periods, they need to understand with this objective. Task with a comprehensive plan for gamified learning experience covering this objective. Okay, so I will repeat. The first one is subjects, role, context, learning objective, and then the task. Next one is key constraint and requirements, but this is no need to what we call it, no need to make it clear. Sorry, not not like this, but you need to inform the AI that, the first one, the narrative wrapper. Do not just give me a list of games, but you need to inform the the information about it. Age appropriateness, of course, you need to give them the appropriate age, like for example, age 4 graders. Intrinsic, extrinsics. Okay, this is the reward. While points and badges are okay, focus on mechanics where the reward is unlocking for the next part of the story. And gaining a power to solve harder problems. So means that I will inform you later on how can we give the students the power and also the reward. The scaffolding, the gaming level must progress from concrete to abstract. Okay, so this is the things that I always inform put it in the in the prompt. Okay, required output structure. Please organize your response into the following distinct. This is just information. Of course, the narrative hook and player role. When you already type this information into your prompt, okay, so you need to inform also after you get the idea from the AI, and then you need to inform them also the narrative hook and player role. For example, what is the story? For example, like last time, I want the students to find a diamond, and then at the last, when they find the diamond, they will fight with the boss. We call it boss, a monster actually. When they answer the question, they can hit the boss. But when they cannot answer it, they will lose the point because the boss can attack the players. Who are the students? Okay, so we can say it like, for example, fraction explorers, galactic pizza chef, anything. What is the ultimate goal or mission? This is the one that I mentioned previously. They need to get the diamonds, or the other one is actually to save the queen, something like that. Game mechanics overview. How is progress tracked? A map. This is I always use a map. Progress bar on the board also can use it, for to inform that the students which team that has a the highest score. What is the currency or waiver system? Collecting full cell. Last time I used HP, HP, XP, and then they can change the reward with the avatar. So last time like that. Or my friends, my colleague, he used the actually the money, they print the money, there is at the end of the month they will open the bazaar, so they can use the money to buy, for example, pencil, pen, something like that. Okay, number 3, so level 1, level 2, I mentioned Yeah. So, oh, wait, the next mention unstable. Okay, so level one is the tutorial zone. I always put the first level is actually to give them the information about the topics. I can put the video. I record myself to explain, or in the classroom when they face level one, I explain first. They need to come to me. I explain them, something like that. So you can create the story or activities based on the one that you get from the AI. Level two, mid game challenge. I go. This is slightly harder. Yeah. Last time I create. What is it? Yeah. A task, a quiz, something like that. So after they get the level one, they will have a task. But this one is just to get the HP and XP. Why? Because in next one, level three, they will use the HP to have the boss battle. Now this is also how do they defeat the boss using math. They will calculate it and then they will answer the question, something like that. Nah, okay, so the tools. Last time we have the class graph, but right now they take down the class graph. So it's actually when it's good I don't know why they closed the class graph. Yeah, the class graph in here. Yeah, nah, this one. This is that I mentioned. They have the red one is HP, the blue one is the AP, XP. So the XP is actually the GP also is gold. Yeah, they can use it to buy avatar, something like that. So it's quite engaging for the students. So when they answer the question correctly, they will get the GP. But although that they got wrong, they will still get the XP. Why? Because the XP is actually to provide them the to continue to the next level, something like that. So this is, but I don't know. They right now they take down the class graph, but right now I can give you the information is using the class mania. This is new, not new actually. What is it to what is it? Yeah. Uh, to replace the class graph, you can use the class mania. So you can click the teacher register, and then you can, oh, but right now I already logged in. You can fill in, what is it? The data over there. Now in here, you can create the new class. Yeah, like for example, this one, I create it, because last time I already deleted it because one semester. Yeah, so this one is it's just beta. Later on they will have a class adventure. That's why I say that this is new. They will class adventures will added the black map, something like that. Now, but right now we can use the flip it random name and groups. So in here you can choose the groups. Yeah, because of course when we play the game gamification, the students need to involve in the group, because one of the motive what is it, the psychology that we want to measure is actually social emotional learning. It's now we can go back in here. There is a instant teacher tools. Yeah, you can use the monster battle. This is the boss battle that I have. Silent challenge. So you can keep the noise level in check. So for example, if they're having activities, but we don't want to what is it? This is the challenge that they have. They need to lower their voice. If not, they will get deduction in the power. So that's the things that we can use it. And so we can use the timer in here. Stopwatch also, mystery events. Yeah, you can use this one, but you can configure first what kind of activity or events that you want to have. Okay, reveals means that you can try. So if, for example, this you can see the students already got tired to answer the question, just try to use this one, reveal. Yeah, because this is mystery events. So for example, this one. The town librarian has uncovered a word from an ancient tomb, but no one knows what it means. As scholars and adventurers, it's up to you to define it. Anyone, the teachers will create a new word and you must explain what it means. Now, this one is actually, I can give the students, for example, what is the denominator? Something like that. What if we just give them the, the terms that that we use in the mathematics term, something like that. For example, denominator. What is the denominator? So they will explain it. You can click next, something like that. So this is just like playing to make sure that the students not get bored or get tired with the end question or the activity, something like that. Random student picker. So you can choose in here, pick a students or pick a group. Yeah. Now, when you create the class later on, you can input their names directly. So yeah, when you click new class, you can click, for example, I will create, for example, grade 4. So in here, you can put or you can add the students' names. For example, I will choose my name. Okay. When you want to put the second name, you just enter, click and just enter. And then import students. Now, this is the rewards. Arrive on time, but you can change, yeah. You can change the behaviors. Yeah, for example, they can answer the question hard. So you can change it. And then you can untick, yeah, in here. And you can change the points. After that, you can also add the reward in here, yeah. You can click continue and then select the powers. This is the things that to when they battle with the boss, they use the powers in here. For example, receivers. You can change also in here. You can add the powers in here. Yeah. But the maximum points is only 1,000 experience points. Remember, the power is actually to help to us in the what we call it battle. And then continue. And then you have 2 students in here. Okay, so you can click if you want to give the student rewards, just click rewards in here and then just choose which one. For example, this one. Okay, and then absent. If the students get absent, you just click absent because actually you can select all for them to get the rewards. Okay. Then right now go back to the okay. And then AI tools, you can use the Gemini 3. Right now, it's already improved, the Gemini 3. In here, okay. So actually, I used the Gemini to create the the gamification idea. Because in here I can click add files actually in the ChatGPT also. And why I like this one, because I can create the notebook LM. So in here, after I I create a story. The story I will put it into the notebook LM. In the notebook LM, I can create what we call it a podcast. So the one of the lessons lesson or one of the topic, I can transfer it into the podcast. So the students can ask directly into the podcast. Okay, so that's why, like for example, this one, traveling. So in here, I know that I don't know, is it okay, the internet? Okay, and then this one, there is a video also. They can create the video. So that's why I like, I use the Gemini, because every, what is it, materials, lessons, not only just on the teaching method or what is it, explanation only from me, but I can create it using the notebook LM, because in here I can create the sources that I can use or inform the students. This is the data, and this is the video also. They create it for us. Just no need to what is it, to prepare anything. They just create it by themselves and then for us. Yeah. I hopefully the sound is also in. Yeah. So actually I can play, and then there is information over there, and also in here there are a lot. Yeah. There is a flow chart also. They also provide us with the flow chart. So that's why I use the Gemini to create what is it, the gamification idea. In here also, I can create the what is it, create images. Okay, so in here, for example, you want to create a poster for the students, or what is it, avatar, something like that. So you can have this one into one, what is it, chat only. So that's why it's easy for us to create using the what is it, Gemini right now, because right now it's already improved Gemini 3. Okay, but if you have Pro, it's good idea. Yeah, if you have the Pro, if you want to upgrade, but this is not mandatory to upgrade it. If you have Pro, so it's good for you to have the mathematics and code. This is the one that I mentioned previously. If you want to create what is it, the application, yeah, they provide us with the code, so you can see it from there and then click canvas. Okay, so for example, create 5 questions, trigonometry, application for grade 10. Okay, so they will create it, and then we just copy paste into the what we call it, Google Sites. Yeah, so into one AI tools, so you can access everything. Yeah, this is the yeah, this is just I think the application. Yeah, I will change apps. Okay, so this is the one that I want to share with you. The tools that I always use. But actually previous one I used the Classcraft. Right now, since 2023, yeah, they what is it? Down they take down the Classcraft. So but you can use the Classman. Now this is the uh, or you don't need to learn what we call it, coding, but you can directly get from here. This is they created for you. It's still loading. Okay, so yeah, we keep this is loading. Then this is I just to inform about the leaderboards before we finish the session, leaderboard versus progress. Which one is the important? Because when we try to use the gamification learning or method, sometimes the students just focus on, oh, I want to become a winner. Oh, some students also, oh, I make sure that I understand. But most of the students will, like my experience, always want the students wants to get the highest score. But the thing is, you need to be careful when the students focus on the leaderboards or when they want to achieve their highest score. Please make sure that the progress. Because last time I almost lost. They want to get the leaderboards. The way that how they answer it is actually just get the answer, just get the answer. That's why I change the method in the gamification. I ask the students to answer the question using the process in mathematics, something like that. But in the other process, I mean, in the other subjects, you can ask them to do the process also because it's important. Okay, this is done. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this one is the application. Okay, for example, you can use this one. Okay, so there is an answer already, and then there is an explanation. You can see from here. Okay, okay, next, something like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, back to Miss Gita.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra, for your insightful and really good presentation for this material. And maybe we could just move to the Q&A session because I've seen there is some question that has been sent through the via Zoom chat. Yes. Okay. The first one is how can teachers evaluate whether AI-based gamified learning truly improves understanding rather than just motivation?
Okay. Just answer it or just wait for the other question or answer it
Maybe
directly.
yes, answer it one by one.
Okay, so thank you for this question. Yeah, this is how can teachers evaluate whether AI-based gamified learning truly improve understanding rather than just motivation? This is the things that we want to make sure. Like that's why last slide I put leaderboard versus what is it? I forgot. Leaderboard versus progress. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, leaderboard versus progress. When the student focus on the leaderboards, they want to get the score, highest score. So means that the motivation is also already there. But the progress or they understand or not, you need to be careful. So that's why I always mention at the beginning, the that when you create or when we use the gamification method learning process, so please make sure that you need to focus on the what is it, the progress of the teaching and learning process. Now, how can we understand? How can we make sure that what is it, the students understand with the topics or the materials rather than not only just motivation, because the motivation, it's actually we can see it from the result, the improvement, the what is it, the participation. Nah, when we like my experience previously, I just focus on the students answer it or not, something like that. So they finish or not the task. So means that the motivation is already there, but I cannot understand they understand or not, something like that. So that's why I try to change the what is it, the process of the students when they answer the question, which is they need to write down, every students, not in one team, every student must have their what we call it, a notebook is actually it's a portfolio, something like portfolio. They need to answer the question, and also they need to what do we call it? They need to create a portfolio at the last. That's why we can see, oh, they also understand. And the last one, they need to also do the reflection. In the what is it, in the portfolio, in their note, they need to put one reflection, which part that they don't understand. Nah, and after that, what is the topics that they really understand, something like that. They need to explain it, something like that. So that's why the progress we can change, because when I ask AI, they don't provide how can what is it we see the students already understand or not. So that's why we as a teachers, when we already understand, oh, this is the gamification method, we can improve our what is it, data, by using, for example, using they need to write the answer, they need to write also the notes, and also they can create also the what we call it, portfolio at the last.
Oh yeah, so it's really important to update it, or maybe just change the methods from the educator as a teacher, so that we can see a lot of factors, a lot of students, how they feel, how they progress. So yeah, we really do need to see it, progressing, how they would suit it in the AI gamification or not. Yeah. I think, yes. Uh, there's no question more, but I have question for you, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra. For my daily life, I always use an AI for even a simplest task. So one of the main challenges we often encounter is crafting the right prompt. Like it's really difficult just to use the right prompt, because AI is the exact mirror for ourselves, how we guide them, how we told them to, how we ask them to give our what we wanted to. But sometimes it's just really prompt into the way we didn't want the answer. So how do we learn more to be in that things, like how we prompted them, so that we just have the best answer that we could have.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Gita.
Yes.
Because what is it? Yes. For me, although that I already use so many times, so many times using AI, especially when I got what is it, stuck with the idea, something like that. I always use the AI to help me to understand more about, for example, one topic, something like that, or how can I deliver these topics to the students. Sometimes, what is it? Yeah, my prompt is not clear enough. Luckily, right now, what is it? The AI, or at the last of the what is it? The information they will ask you later on. So, for example, like what is it? Yeah, actually, when I create this questions to the what is it? Okay, like for example, this one I will share. This one, yeah. Okay, so they will inform. I have created a single file, interactive app name trigger master 10. Here is the quick summary of what it includes. So they inform us with this one, instant feedback. As soon as you select an answer, the app style if it is correct, and provide a detailed mathematical explanation. So they already inform us. Oh, what is it that? There is an instant feedback. Responsive design. The layout work great on both mobile phones and desktop screen. You can preview the app immediately to test your trigonometry skill. So in here, they already prepare us with the information. What is it? Yeah, what is already there. And sometimes also they also provide us with, is it correct or not? or do you want me to provide with this one? Something like that. So that's why I think because of that, previously there is no information about that. Perhaps because of it's already getting updated, yeah, because the AI is getting what is it? Yeah, updated every day. But the thing is when sometimes the AI provide also not the correct one, which is they do the hallucination, something like that. It's not biased. The data is there, but they just check. Oh, because of this one, they will do this one, something like that. That's why they will do the hallucination. Now, what should we do is actually to cross check. Okay, next one. For example, if I don't know, is it already what is it? Yeah, uh, the one that I already mentioned is already there or not yet. Okay, so as what is it? Yeah, as a teachers, we need to practice more. Sometimes I need to check with my friends. It's the easy way. Is it already complete the information? Like for example, before you need to put the age, you need to inform the learning objective, you need to inform also the any things that you want to inform. Like for example, the storytelling, the story, or the powers, or giving the what is it? How the students or the players gain the powers, or what is it? The HP, something like that. So we need to do it. What is it? Yeah, as experience. Yeah. Because when we create this one, I think we need to add one more. So that's why we go back to the AI. So when we don't have any idea to the what is it? To the AI to ask something like that. Sometimes I ask directly to AI. Can you create a prompt for creating the gamification for this one, something like that. Sometimes I always ask also to make sure that our data already complete for AI to generate the activities. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much for your tips and trick for how to make a prompt better. I think it's really refreshing for me because before I listened to this webinar, I just using my word, my sentences, and it sometimes it's rumbling. It
Yeah.
doesn't have any structure, and everything is just something like from my
Come on.
mind. I didn't think much of it how to structure it very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra. I'll look
Yeah.
into it.
Okay.
Okay, we have the next question, which is from Mr. Dudi Prayoga Gunawan. The question is how to implement meaningful learning using AI in fourth grade elementary school. Do you have some tricks? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dudi. Yeah, for grades, is it? I just want to ask, of course, like the AI, which subject is this, or is it the what is it? Thematic lessons, or is it only one subject? If it is only one subject, you need to, when we use the AI, yeah, for creating the gamification learning, so you can use my what is it? Yeah, the information that one that I mentioned in the slides previously. I will share again. Yeah. So the first one is the subjects. Of course, you need to make sure that inform them or use the you need to tell them about the subjects. For example, designing a gamified fraction quest for grade 4 math. And then the role means that if you play with, I mean, if you want to create like the gamification, you need to inform the role. The first one as teachers. What is the teachers uh, roles and also the students role. Next one, context. Context means that don't worry, this one I can you can what is it? I think yeah later on Kita will share this one, right? Yeah, the slide. Yeah. But if you can, or Pak Rudi, you can screenshot, yeah, the context. Yeah, the context means that this is information about the quest that runs over 3 to 4 class periods, something like that. Or if you want to have it in Bahasa, it's okay also, because the AI will understand already all the languages that we have, except for the ini, what is it, bahasa daerah, yeah, something like that. Next, the next one is learning objective. Yeah, of course, we need to put the learning objective there. So you can choose 1 or 2 learning objective. And then the task, what is the task for every levels? Yeah, create a comprehensive plan for a gamified learning experience covering this objective. So they will create the task or the question. You can change the task or the question from here. The task can be project, can be a question, quiz, something like that. Yeah. And then the quiz, you can transfer it into the Kahoot, for example, or quizzes, or before I use the Slido, or you can use the Mentimeter, something like that. Any tools that you can use. Next, the key constraint. This is the things that you can add later on. Now, for example, the narrative wrapper. You can ask the what is it? The AI, please create the narrative wrapper to start the story, middle, and also the last one. So the students can read. You can use Bahasa also. It's up to the language that you use. Age appropriateness, you need to put there. Sometimes the what is it? Yeah, the language. Sometimes also the information there is not appropriate for example, for graders, something like that. Or what is it? Yeah, appropriate means that not just bad word, something like that. No, but the language that the students never hear previously. So that's why we need to what is it? Restrict this age. And also sometimes the word is not like grade 4, but like babies, something like that. Intrinsics and extrinsics you can inform also. Yeah. Actually, the first thing that you need to input in the prompt is actually subjects, role, context, and also the learning objective and also the task. Now, the next one is actually the next after you get the idea from the AI. Okay, and then scaffoldings. And then this one, this is another information also you can create. But no need to create a new chat. Yeah, because later on, if you create a new chat, for example, in the Gemini, they will provide you with different answer. So that's why just into one chat, please continue the prompt. No need to create a new chat. For example, what is the story? Who are the students? The name of the students? Like for example, fraction explorer, something like that. Then level, it's up to you. You want to have the level 1, level 2, or level 3. This is the one that you can use. Okay, hopefully it's answered the question.
Yes, thank you very much for the answer. I hope Mr. Rudi Prayoga Gunawan satisfied with the answer. Also, the next one is from Herlina Ferry. It was sent to me with a direct message, so I think you wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, in your experience, what is the biggest misconception teachers have about using AI in the classroom? Wow, it's really interesting question because maybe there is a lot of teachers still hesitant, still feeling new with an AI, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the questions. Misconception about AI. Yes, actually, AI, when we talk about the AI, we try to think about, oh, AI is from, for example, we use the Gemini. Oh, AI is from the internet, from the Google, or when it's the same like Google search, something like that. It's not. It's actually not 100% from the what is it when we use the Google search. It's actually different things. they always think about what is it? Yeah, the best idea that they can provide. But of course, they will also try to find or try to make a link with the website or the data or the information from the resources that they have, something like that. But sometimes they try to think about themselves. For example, the answer A, and then for example, the first one, the answer is A, but suddenly when we ask again, they try to answer B. They have different resources, something like that. So that's the things that we need to be careful with that. So please, when we create or we use the AI to help us to what is it? Yeah, to support our idea in lesson. So please make sure that check again. You can search again in Google, something like that. And second one, the misconception with AI is actually AI make us lazy, something like that. Nah, it's actually yes. What is it? Yeah, information is correct because there is some teachers, yeah, my friends also just use the AI. Oh, just use the AI. Just use the AI. They use the AI directly without checking what is it? The concept. Is it already okay or not? And then suddenly when I check, it's not related with his or her objective, something like that. The students sometimes they just directly take it the data without checking again. They didn't confirm is it correct or not, something like that. So that's why uh I don't know right now. There is no as I can see last time when we discussed about the AI, there is no restriction. The age especially, yeah, for the students to use the which part of the AI that they can use, the which data that they can use, something like that. I don't know for the next one if what is it? Yeah, if they provide AI for the students, so it will only what is it? Yeah, focus on the students' ability, something like that. But actually, in the what is it? AI, sorry, Gemini, there is a gem. We call it gem. It's actually we can create our own Gemini. So as a teacher, you can create this gem. Yeah. Um, let me try to share. Wait. It's loading. Yeah, so this is to help the what is it? The students and also the teachers when we want to what we call it use the gem or sorry the Gemini as what is it as it is. Okay, hopefully the screen's already here. Nah, this one, the gem. Okay, so the gem in here, you can create your own Gemini. This is the custom. Okay, so you need to create first, for example, the new gem, and then give the gem names. For example, grade 5 gem, and then this one is describe about the gems, explain what it does. You are the Gemini for grade 5 and focus on the mathematics. Okay, and this is example. You are just the information. You are the mathematics master for grade 5. You can put the topics with topics addition, for example, division, or 3 digit. Okay, then can reference in here and then click save. Start chat. Now this one is already our names. Okay, so what is the division? Can you explain about the division of 3 digit? Okay, so they just focus on the what we call it, grade 5 charts. Yeah, this one. So there is information. Now this is the one that you need to make sure. Would you like me to give you a practice problem so you can try to step yourself? Yes. Yeah, this one. Okay, the challenge is 648 divided by 4. So it isn't the information. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra, for your answer. I think we've reached the end of our Q&A session, and thank you very much for everyone who participates and shared their questions. And of course, thank you for Mr. Jeffrey for
Yeah,
your
welcome.
thoughtful presentation and also comprehensive answers for participants. Thank you very much. I'll give the time for back to Mrs. Siti Amelia.
Thank you, Miss Gita and Mr. Jeffrey. Superb presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the end of our tonight webinar. First of all, let us give our highest appreciation to our incredible speaker, Mr. Jeffrey Saputra, for the insightful and inspiring session. Please give him virtual applause. Yeah. Tonight we learn how AI and gamification can truly level up learning by increasing student engagement, motivation, and meaningful interaction in the classroom. Mr. Jeffrey practical example from the Slido until notebook LLM and a clear explanation have given us valuable idea that we can apply in our own teaching context. Our sincere appreciation also goes to our wonderful moderator, Miss Zalfa Gita Salsabila, for guiding the session smoothly, interactively, and professionally from the beginning until the end. Thank you for keeping the discussion engaging and on track. And dear participant, before you leave the session, please don't forget to fill the attendance link, which has been shared. Your e-certificate will be available on the official website 1 week after this webinar. So please make sure your attendance is recorded properly. Please note that next week on December 31, there will be no webinar due to the year-end break. However, we're excited to meet you again January 7, 2026, the same time, 6:30 and until 9:30 p.m. 7:30 until 9:30 p.m. Western Indonesia time, GMT +7 Jakarta time. To stay updated with our latest program and announcement, we kindly invite you to join the West Java TOT WhatsApp group. Once again, thank you for your participation, enthusiasm, and positive energy tonight. We look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks. Good night and stay inspired and keep leveling up your learning. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.